welcome back to my YouTube channel, Sweet Smiling Soul. Today I am going to continue working on the Bob Dylan inspired denim jacket. So I've mostly done the back. I ended up removing one of the patches because I felt like it was a little bit too much. It was one of the stripy ones here. I had it over on the side and I felt like it was a bit distracting, even though you probably wouldn't see it, like since the arm kind of covers it. I don't know, there was just something about it that just made me feel like the side panel was a bit too cluttered. And this fabric here is kind of like, it's quite bold, I guess. So I removed that and then started working on the front. So I'll turn it around and show you that. So I've started coming over the shoulder and I added another applique feature. I did some embroidery here. This was really difficult because it's in a tricky spot. It was right on the seam, so I had to use all my strength to get the needle through that seam, which was, yeah, a mission, but it was okay. And in the end, I just kind of took my time with it and it was fine. So did that. And then I also used my machine to attach this blue one here, also this floral feature and the lace. So it didn't take me as long to attach those things. I think that's what I'm going to do from now on. Like if it's easy for my jacket to get under the machine, then I'll just use my machine to sew it on and do it that way. And then anything that's in an awkward position, then I might just sew it on by hand. I'm curious to see how the sleeves will go. I think the sleeves will require a lot of hand stitching, only because I need to get my arm in there. I mean, I can unbutton, well, this is already unbuttoned, but I can unbutton this and get my hand in there, and hopefully it's easy enough to attach the patches to the sleeves. But for now, I think I'm just going to continue with the front. There are some embroidery things that I'm going to add onto the collar. There's like a peace sign over here and like a sunshine looking or floral piece over this side. So I'll just start doing some embroidery on the collar and then I'll just continue down the front panels as well. There are quite a few embroidery features on the front of the jacket, so it's good to change it up a little bit. I mean, I've been attaching most of the patches like by hand anyway, but I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm just doing a running stitch, and I think I did do a blanket stitch on this one, but most of it's pretty straightforward. On the front, however, there's like a few extra floral embroidery features. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun and very meditative. I've been really enjoying the process so far. So far, I've probably put about 8 hours into it. I'm just kind of chipping away at it whenever I can and listening to an audiobook. So yeah, it's been nice to have a slow sewing project. Now I'm just going to continue to work on the front, and I'll do a bit of a time lapse so you can watch me put it all together. Then I'll give you an update once, I finish maybe the first panel or once I've had enough. But this is part 2, so you can also watch part 1 if you haven't already. I think this could even be a part 3 series or 3-part series, only because I didn't realize how long it would actually take. I've been doing a lot of hand stitching, which, yeah, just takes a long time. So we'll see how it goes. But today you're watching part 2 and I hope you enjoy it. So I've just finished embroidering the collar. I did that side and then I did the peace sign on this side. And this took a long time. It took me a couple of hours, I think, because I had to like do so many kind of rounds just so that there were no gaps or anything, and I did it all by hand. But yeah, I mean, time went quickly, but I just looked at the clock and I was like, oh, I've been doing this for like at least an hour and a half, I would say. So yeah, those embroidery pieces are done. There's one more embroidery piece that I'm going to do here. It's not like in the image of the jacket, it's not actually embroidery. It's like this applique feature, but I don't have that, so I'm just going to hand embroider something that looks a little bit similar. And while I'm going with the embroidery, I might just do around the pockets as well, like a blanket stitch around here, and then I'll switch to adding the patches again, I think. But yeah, that's the update, so I'm gonna keep going. Another update on the front. I think I am going to give it a break now because it's been taking me quite some time to do these embroidery features. Yeah, I just kind of added this flower here, did the button, I stitched this one on and then this one, and yeah, I mean the embroidery is what's taking the longest, so I decided to use my machine for this one. I'll probably use my machine for these two as well, and anything else that I can put on this side of the front. But yeah, I'm still enjoying it. I think I'm quite happy with like the colors and how everything's coming together, but it is definitely going to be one of those projects that I'll have to work on over a few weeks, I think, just because of how much time is going into it. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. I think this is like something that I could even take while we're on holidays. So we're going away in a week and I'm probably going to take some craft supplies and different projects to work on while we're away. So I think I'll take this with me and work on it on the trip as well and see how it all comes together. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, let me know your thoughts on the Bob Dylan inspired denim jacket, what you think of it so far, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I think next time I'm going to show you a little bit more behind the scenes. It's probably going to be one of those projects that just spans out over several videos. So yeah, I think I just got to take my time with this one. But it's been a lot of fun and I'm really happy to share behind the scenes with you. So I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you next time.